Now that it's officially getting hot out there, it's time to start getting ready for the monsoon. The good news is most dust storms blow through an area pretty quickly. Bad news is they can cause serious and sometimes fatal collisions on the road. News 4 Tucson's Stephanie Weaver spoke with some officials on how you can prepare for dust storms during the monsoon.
You're driving and you see what looks like a low rolling cloud in the distance. It's a dust storm. And it's a hugely underrated killer in Arizona. And they start with a typical monsoon storm.
Particularly from thunderstorm outflow winds between Tucson and Phoenix, and can cause large walls of dust to affect the interstate and other roadways.
These downdraft winds create outflow. They hit the surface and then spread out. They pick up that soil and dirt near the surface and send it flowing along the roadways. Prior to the monsoon ramping up, the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality is working on stabilizing the soil in areas most prone to dust storms to mitigate blowing dust.
We identified parcels along I-10 that had blowing dust issues in Pinal County. Once we identified them, we hired a contractor to apply a environmentally friendly soil stabilizer to the soil that would mitigate the blowing dust across I-10.
Dust storms can be up to 100 miles wide and a mile high. And these dust storms can reduce visibility to near zero in just seconds. What should you do if you encounter a dust storm? Pull your vehicle off to the shoulder, put the vehicle in park to not confuse drivers behind you, and turn off all lights to avoid being rear-ended. The Arizona Department of Environmental Quality hopes that soil stabilizers will not only make the road safer, but the air as well.
Not only the benefit of reducing blowing dust across the freeway, but also for public health benefits. So residents in that area are not going to be breathing the dust during the monsoon season.
As with any dangerous dust storm, pull aside to stay alive and always wait that dust storm out. Stephanie Weaver, News 4, Tucson.